looking back.
For the last time. Used to carry burdens deep, promises I couldn't keep, to people, places, states of mind. Felt like I was left behind. The weight of yesterday's mistakes, the heavy toll the memory takes. Shouldered guilt and carried shame, whispering my former name. But the road ahead is open wide, with nowhere left for me to hide from possibilities unknown, seeds of future I have sown. Moving on from anchors tied, leaving heavy loads aside. The weight of the world can press and strain, but I won't let it cause me pain. Stepping forward light and free, towards the horizon beckoning me. Doesn't mean the past is gone, just building strength to carry on. Some connections had to break, for my own spirit's future's sake. Hard goodbyes and tearful partings, new beginnings, hopeful starting. It's not easy to release, to finally find some inner peace, when history feels like a chain, linking pleasure, linking pain. But every step I take away brings a brighter, clearer day. The future calls with open arms, free from yesterday's alarms. Embracing change, I start anew. Everything feels fresh and true. Moving on from anchors tied, leaving heavy loads aside. The weight of the world can press and strain, but I won't let it cost me pain. Stepping forward light and free, towards the horizon beckoning me. Doesn't mean the past is gone, just building strength to carry on.
The future's calling, gotta move. Nothing left to breathe.
Stepping on the moss, the forest floor is soft. Breathing in the ancient air, lifting my mind aloft. Sunlight through the canopy, dappled shifting gold. Stories in the silence, centuries old. Twisted branches reaching like arms towards the sky. Every leaf a marvel as the gentle breezes sigh. The scent of pine and earth, a grounding deep perfume, chasing out the shadows, clearing inner gloom. Nature's beauty unfolds in every single glance, lost within the wonder in this natural trance. Forest breath whispers secrets to the soul, making me feel utterly and beautifully whole. Beautifully whole. Listen to the bird song, a natural pure delight, filling up the quiet with music clear and bright. The babbling of the brook, a rhythm soft and low, where tiny creatures dart and hidden wonders grow. Every texture, color, a masterpiece design, leaving human troubles gently now behind. Connecting to the pulse, the slow and steady beat of life unfolding grandly right beneath my feet. forest asks for nothing, just offers up its peace, a sanctuary of beauty where worry cease. Nature's beauty unfolds in every single glance, lost within the wonder in this natural trance. Forest breath whispers secrets to the soul, making me feel utterly and beautifully whole. Beautifully whole. Forest deep, secrets keep falling asleep in beauty.
Alive, a booming, vibrant sound, echoes bouncing off the buildings all around. Jackhammers drumming a relentless beat through the constant motion of the busy street. Car horns harmonizing a chaotic wild song, where the diverse rhythms all belong. From the distant sirens wail to the close-up chat, the city's ass tells you where you're at. Collective stride, moving through the spaces, nowhere left to hide. The wind whistling through the gaps between the towers, counting out the minutes, counting out the hours, finding music in the mundane, the rhythm and the flow, watching how the urban symphony can grow. The energy's electric, a current in the air, a vibrant pulsing presence everywhere. Different tempos clashing, creating something new, reflecting the diversity, me and you. It's a constant performance, a never-ending show. The city's concrete symphony starts to grow. Sound on this ever-changing, hallowed ground.
City breath, a gritty, dusty haze, lost within the rhythm of these concrete maze days. Graffiti whispers stories on the brick wall skin, where the noise is deafening and the silence is thin.
The rhythm's off kilter, a syncopated beat, footsteps and sirens heat off the street. Watching faces pass, a blur in the crowd, secrets held silent or shouted out loud. The subway groans below, a beast in the deep, while the surface world is secrets that it keeps. The hum is electric, a current running through, connecting the many, the me and the you, finding beauty in the broken, the cracks in the ground where resilient life somehow can be found. A flower pushing upwards, defiant and bold. 1,000 untold stories waiting to unfold. The energy's raw, unrefined and pure. A vibrant ecosystem built to endure. From the penthouse suite to the shelter below, the city's heart beats on, putting on a show. Get the home, get the home. Get the home, get the home. Get the home, get the home. Get the home, the constant construction, the tearing down and rise, reflected in the weary but hopeful eyes. A symphony of chaos, a beautiful mess, the city's own unique and strange caress. Yeah, the hum of the city, a relentless driving sound. Down, 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 down. On this ever-changing, vibrant ground.
Alarm clock screaming, 6 a.m. Same old hustle, another jam. Traffic jam, head is thick. Need a win, need it quick. Bills piled up, rent is due. Same old worries, nothing new. Another meeting, endless calls. Hitting my head against the walls of routine of the daily fight. Just trying to make it through the night. Daily struggle, sunrise to dusk. Just trying to shed this worn out husk. Navigate the concrete maze, lost inside these weary days. Yeah, the grind is real, the pressure's on. Gotta keep pushing till the dawn breaks again and the cycle starts. Putting back together broken parts. Putting back together broken parts. Putting back together broken parts.
Boss is on my back again. Feels like there's no end, my friend. To the demands, they constant strain. Driving everybody half insane. Grocery store, the price is high. Another little piece of sky gets blocked out by the overhead. Just trying to keep the kids all fed. Is there more than just this pace? Running in this rat race. Gotta find a moment's peace, a little bit of sweet
Daily
release.
struggle, sunrise to dusk. Just trying to shed this worn out husk. Navigate the concrete maze, lost inside these weary days. Yeah, the grind is real, the pressure's on. Gotta keep pushing till the dawn breaks again and the cycle starts. Putting back together broken parts. Putting back together broken parts. Putting back together broken parts.
Grind and repeat, feet on the street, can't admit defeat, gotta eat, yeah, daily, Maybe one day things will change, baby.
They put this crown upon me before I learned to walk. Said you're the chosen one now. Listen when we talk. The weight of their ambition pressed down on my head. Every move was scrutinized, every word I said. Expected to be perfect, a flawless shining light. But the shadow of their pressure darkened every night. This heavy crown I'm wearing, it ain't made of gold. It's forged from expectations, a story getting old. Trying to bear the burden, stand up straight and strong. But the person underneath it feels like they don't belong. This weight of expectations suffocated my soul. They projected their own futures onto my young frame. Didn't ask what I desired, just played their little game. Every achievement celebrated like it was their own. But the cost was my own freedom, seeds they never sown. Feeling like a puppet, dancing on a string, wishing for the simple joys, the freedom that life can bring. Is it possible to drop this, to break away and flee, to find my own direction and finally just be? Or am I forever trapped now beneath this heavy guise, living out their vision through my own weary eyes? It's crushing me. Waves of worry crash and break. For goodness gracious, for goodness sake. Felt like drowning, going under. Lost in fears, relentless thunder. Anxiety, a constant guest. Putting heart and soul to test. Tried to paddle, tried to swim. Standing on the fragile limb. But hope's an anchor, firm and true. Holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide. With nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight. Stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea. But the anchor sets me free. Quiet acceptance starts to bloom, dispelling shadows, lifting gloom. Understanding that the fear doesn't mean the end is near. It's just a feeling, let it pass. Fragile as a pane of glass that can be broken, can be healed. Truths the spirit have revealed. The path less traveled may be just building your own inner trust. In the face of raging storms, finding solace in the forms of resistance.
holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free. But hope's an anchor, firm and true, holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free.
Of your name, of your name. High expectations, chasing something grand. Miss the beauty blooming right here in my hand. The smell of rain on pavement, the way the light can play. Magic in the ordinary brightens up my day. Found in the ordinary, little gems I find, leaving the spectacular for a more peaceful mind. It's the quiet moments, the ones that truly last, building a rich life rooted in the past. Rooted in the past. A shared laugh with a stranger, a cat in the sunbeams glow. A simple acts of kindness, helping kindness grow. The taste of fresh fruit, the feel of a warm breeze, finding joy in the small things, putting my heart at ease. No need to search far or climb the highest peak. The greatest treasures whispered are the ones that every day speaks. Real, yeah. Found in the ordinary, little gems I find, leaving the spectacular for a more peaceful mind. It's the quiet moments, the ones that truly last, building a rich life rooted in the past. Yeah, the ordinary, that's where it's at. That's the real gold. Oh. Feeling lost, no sense of guide, just drifting on the breeze. Nowhere left for dreams to hide among the silent trees. Looking for a sign to show the way I'm meant to go. A seed of purpose starts to grow. A feeling I now know, it's not external, not outside. The vision you require, but living deep within reside. Fueling your own fire, finding inspiration, building something new. Your own creation, honest and true. The architect within your soul, making yourself whole. The plans are drawn before the dawn, carrying you on. It might start small, a tiny thought, a feeling strong and deep. The lessons that your soul has caught while the world's asleep, nurturing that inner spark with focus and with care, leaving your own unique mark. Breathing in the air, it's about aligning what you do with what you feel inside, staying honest, strong and true, with nowhere left to hide. Finding inspiration, building something new. Your own creation, honest and true. The architect within your soul, making yourself whole. You have the power to create the future you desire. Don't leave it up to chance or fate. Fuel the inner fire. Listen to your inner voice. It knows the way to build, making your own conscious choice with purpose being filled. Blueprints, the vision, just give it the tools and start building.
Got two roads before me, diverging in the wood. Both look appealing, both misunderstood. One promises adventure, the other feels more safe. Navigating complexity, trying to keep my faith. The weight of the decision, heavy on my soul. Which direction leads me to making myself whole? Whispers of possibilities, taking their toll. The paradox of paths, the choices I must face. Finding clarity and courage in this uncertain space. Trusting my intuition, listening to the guide. Even when the future's hazy, nowhere left to hide. Still want a roadmap laid out clear and bright, but life is full of detours, unexpected light. Gotta embrace the unknown, the beauty of the unplanned. Stepping out with boldness, a future close at hand. No right or wrong answer, just the path I choose to make. Learning from the journey, for goodness gracious sake. A silent understanding, for goodness gracious sake. For goodness gracious sake. The paradox marks of paths of choices I must face, finding clarity and courage in this uncertain space. Trusting my intuition, listening to the guide, even when the future's hazy, nowhere left to hide. Forming a new sea. Every choice an opening to a different kind of view, expanding my horizons, making everything feel new. Don't fear the consequences, just step into the flow. That's how the greatest wisdom truly starts to grow. A melody of courage, helping me to know. Navigating the choices with an open heart. Every path a work of art. Work of art. Work of art. Work of art.
Another late night glow, screen light on my face, connecting threads across time and space. Texting heart emojis, sending virtual hugs, building bridges in the ether, voiding real world snugs. It's a different kind of touch, a digital embrace, finding human connection in this coded place, sharing laughter and memes, tears and typed out lines, a tapestry of presence woven in digital designs. Pixelated presence, real feelings reside in the digital landscape, nowhere left to hide. Shared moments in the matrix, a new kind of bond, understanding each other where we truly belong. Sometimes it feels distant, a filtered curated view, but then a raw message breaks through, honest and true. Reminds me that behind the avatars and names are real people with their hopes, their joys, their pains. We build our communities, our tribes in the cloud, speaking our truths, sometimes feeling proud. Navigating the glitches, the moments of lag, but holding on to the connection, letting no feeling sag. It's not a replacement, just a different avenue to find the souls that resonate, the ones who see you. Bridging the miles, shrinking the distance vast, making these digital connections build to last. Pixelated presence, real feelings reside in the digital landscape, nowhere left to hide. Shared moments in the matrix, a new kind of bond, understanding each other where we truly long. Connected virtually, yeah. Feeling seen and understood in the pixels that eerie presence felt. Oh. Sunrise peeking through the blinds, another day begins. Got that silent fire in my soul, where the real work wins. No loud announcements, no need to shout my plan. Just a steady rhythm of a determined man, building brick by brick, foundation strong and deep. Promises I made to myself, secrets I keep. Quiet footsteps walking tall through the urban sprawl. Got that inner hustle calling, answering the call. Not for the cameras or the likes, but the feeling inside, pushing past the doubts and fears. Nowhere left to hide. Some call it slow, I call it building to last. Avoid the flashy, moving steady and fast. In my own lane, setting my own pace, finding strength in the quiet, finding my own space. Every setback a lesson, every stumble a guide. Got that silent strength flowing, nowhere left to hide. Hear the city hum, a million stories untold. Minds written in whispers, braver than gold. Footsteps walking tall through the urban sprawl. Got that inner hustle calling, answering the call. Not for the cameras or the lights, but the feeling inside, pushing past the doubts and fears. Nowhere left to hide, just quiet footsteps moving forward, yeah. It creeps in slow, a whisper in the dark, leaves a chilling question, hits its mark. Fear, a constant companion, a shadow that looms, filling up the corners of empty rooms. Heart pounds a drum against my chest plate. Every uncertain future sealed by fate. Imagination runs wild, paint scenes of dread, filling up the space inside my head. Paralyzed by doubt, the steps I won't take, for the risk of failure, for goodness sake. But staying still is its own kind of death, holding on to fear with every single breath. Gotta face the beast, look it in the eye, refuse to let it dictate or let it lie. Some mirage, a trick of the mind, leaving courage and strength behind. Hard to face the beast, look it in the eye, refuse to let it dictate or let it lie. It's a mirage, a trick of the mind, leaving courage and strength behind. Sad with the big questions, the purpose and the cause. Lost within the universe, the silent cosmic laws. Felt the weight of billions, the brevity of life, sharpness of existence, cutting like a knife. Where do I belong in this infinite design? Just a fleeting consciousness, a temporary sign. The search for me and weary, the answers felt too small against the backdrop of forever. Standing straight and tall, a quiet hum descends now, a sense of deep accord with the vastness and the mystery. Not feeling ignored, finding peace in the not knowing, the beauty of the space between the understanding. At my own unhurried pace, the existential dread subsides, replaced by gentle awe at the simple fact of being, obeying nature's law. A warm connected feeling deep within my chest, a sense of being part of something, putting fears to rest. No need to have the answers, no need to comprehend, just peace within the question until the very end. See the stars above me, not as distant, cold and far, but as ancient kindred spirits, showing who we are.
You are here. You belong.
A gentle affirmation, singing life's own song. This peace is in the stillness, within the cosmic hum. Accepting the mystery, no longer feeling numb. Finding solace in the vastness, not feeling small and lost, but connected to the everything, whatever be the cost.
Used to chase the next big shiny thing, miss the peace that just being can bring. The passage of time, a teacher kind and wise, opening up my understanding eyes. Took a moment to just be and breathe. A small victory, a life I can weave. Introspection finds beauty in the now, taking in the world I don't know how. Simple art, being present in my mind and heart, finding strength in the stillness and the calm, protected from the world's potential harm. Forgiveness for the future I design, leaving the rigid expectations behind. This understated emotion, a quiet grace, finding my own rhythm, my own right here, right now. This is enough. More than enough.
Saw something clearly, and everything shifted. Yeah. Stuck in the same old patterns, blind to my own way, living a life of comfort day after frustrating day. Then a moment of truth arrived, a mirror in my face, showed me the need for movement, the change of time and space.
It was a I know.
It was a shot.
It was a I know.
Yeah. saw the potential for growth, the person I could be if I just had the courage to break the chains and flee. The truth was the catalyst, the spark that lit the fire, igniting the transformation, reaching ever higher. The momentum is building.
Moment of truth, spark and change inside. Letting go of the old ways, nowhere left to hide. Embracing the future, stepping into the light. Guided by the truth, with all of my might. Of honest transformation.
It wasn't an easy truth, it stripped me bare and raw. Showed me my limitations, the flaws I couldn't ignore. But accepting the reality was the first step I took towards a brand new chapter, opening up a new book. A sense of clarity and potential. The change feels uncertain, but the truth makes it clear. This is the path I need to walk, conquering the fear, adapting to the new rhythms, learning as I go, trusting the process unfolding, watching the future grow. Shimmering, truthful sound. Use the moment of truth as the stepping stone to embrace the transformation, making it my own. No more hiding from the reflection, no more living lies. This new version of myself is seen through open eyes.
The beat of authentic progress. Moment of truth, sparking change inside. Letting go of the old ways, nowhere left to hide. Embracing the future, stepping into the light. Guided by the truth, with all of my might. Of honest transformation. Truth and change connected. One leads to the other.
Felt stuck for a minute, yeah. Standing in the mud, but the sun came out. Gotta move, gotta flood. Yeah. Days bled into weeks, felt the weight upon my chest. Every move felt heavy, putting me to test. Lost a little focus, lost a little drive. Just going through the motions, barely feeling alive. Know the feeling like you treading water, going nowhere fast. The future felt uncertain, chained down by the past. Took a minute to acknowledge the funk I was deep within. But then I saw a crack of light, that's where it could begin.
Gotta take 2 steps forward, even if the path ain't clear. Break the inertia, building, conquering the fear. 1 foot, then the other, a slow and steady pace. Moving towards the sunrise, leaving this stuck place. Yeah, 2 steps forward, a conscious, active choice. Finding back the rhythm, listening to my inner voice.
Talked about it openly, with a friend who understands. Lay it all out clearly, put it in their hands. To just listen and not judge, offering a different view. Help me see the forest, not just the trees I knew. That simple conversation, a lifting of the load. Help me find the energy, back on the open road. Knowing someone gets it, eases up the strain. Helps you find the power to push through the pain.
It ain't a sudden breakthrough, no magic fix or wand. Just persistent effort, building something strong. Acknowledging the struggle, but choosing to advance. Giving yourself permission to take a second chance.
2 steps forward, the naughty, now the stop, let the stop, and so vain.
inertia building, conquering the fear. One foot then the other, a slow and steady pace, moving towards a sunrise, leaving this stuck place. Yeah, 2 step forward, a conscious, active choice, finding back the rhythm, listening to my inner voice. 2 steps,
Yeah, just keep moving, forward motion, improving, leave it stuck behind.
Used to think I knew it all, had the path to find, a straight line to the future, leaving doubts behind. But the road keeps twisting, turning out of sight. New horizons beckon, bathing different light. The journey's an unfolding map now, every day's a page, learning things I never knew, stepping onto a new stage. This is the journey, the unfolding map I read, following my compass, where my spirit's led, through mountains and through valleys, rivers deep and wide, embracing the adventure with nothing left to hide. The journey ain't linear, it's a beautiful, messy art. Some unexpected guides out along the dusty trail, shared some laughter, tears to a bond that won't fail. Learn to trust my instincts, that quiet inner voice, making detours, forging pathways, making a different choice. This unfolding map reveals me, layer by slow layer, shedding off the old skins, breathing in the air. Maybe I'll get sidetracked, maybe I will roam, but every single step out is leading me back home to myself. This is the exploration, written just for me, discovering the landscape, wild and truly free. This is the journey, the unfolding map I read, following my compass, where my spirit's led, through mountains and through valleys, rivers deep and wide, embracing the adventure with nothing left to hide. The journey ain't linear, it's a beautiful, messy art. Heard a concept, ancient, wise and deep, wabi-sabi secrets it does keep, finding beauty in the transient, worn things that show the journeys they have borne. A chip cup, a faded photograph, walking down a less traveled path, seeing value in the things age shows, the quiet grace that simply grows. Wabi-sabi soul, accepting what is real, the wear and tear, the way we feel. No need for polish, smooth and bright, just standing in your own authentic light. Embrace the wrinkles, scars and lines, the story that your history defines. It's in the simple, humble, slightly that genuine beauty is a woe. Tried to chase perfection, shiny new, always felt inadequate, untrue. Comparing my old self to fabricated sheen, lost inside a never-ending scene of trying to be something I was not, forgetting all the lessons I was taught by living, breathing, faltering and failing. A richer story I was truly sailing. Wabi sabi so, accepting what is real, the wear and tear, the way we feel. No need for polish, smooth and bright, just standing in your own authentic light. Embrace the wrinkles, scars and lines, the story that your history defines. It's in the simple, humble, slightly broke, that genuine beauty is a woe. Find the peace in letting go the need to be flawless, plant a different seed. A seed of acceptance, gentle, kind. Leave the chase for perfect far behind. A peaceful, harmonized sound. Yeah, wabi-sabi in the soul, finding beauty, making me whole.
See the cracks in the pavement, weeds pushing through, ain't perfect, nah, but beautiful and true. Graffiti on the wall faded, worn and deep. Every imperfection a secret to just keep finding beauty. Ain't about the polished and the clean, it's in the broken pieces, the often unseen scene. The chip paint tells a story, the rust has its own art. Little imperfections making up the city's heart. Like my own scars, visible or deep inside, they ain't flaws. The markers of the places I have tried, fallen down and gotten up, learned the hard way how. Accepting all of me right here and right now. The world ain't a perfect picture, airbrushed and bright. It's the rough edges, the shadows and the light, together making something real, something that can last. Moving forward, learning from the past, appreciating the process, the journey and the strife, finding beauty in imperfection, living a genuine life. Yeah, embrace the cracks, the stumbles and the falls. That's where the real beauty answers when life calls.